Guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd do a twin flame reading today on camera, and then I'll probably do one later as well off camera. Just kind of want to switch it up, connect with you guys. All right, so this is, I guess, going to be a more twin flame reading versus like my DM reading later. Let's see what some of the overall like lessons and themes that are going on within the journey are. Okay, so I'm pulling from the Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see. What are some of the themes happening in the twin flame journey? We've got Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, and break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewiring the future. Okay, so I feel this is like, you know, like a lot of starseed energy, but break the chain reminds me of Fleetwood Mac. But I feel like both people in the connection are sort of trying to find their way, find their home, find their place, and not just defined by like their ancestors, because we're supposed to be breaking that cycle. Okay, so we're going through this period where we're really like coming into our own, and we're trying to figure out who we are, not defined by the past, not defined by the people around us, and to really find like our purpose and our mission here on earth here. Okay, so the word Atlantis just popped in my head. I have no idea why. I don't know anything about that. So if there's something about that that like resonates with you being from Atlantis, I'm not really versed on star seeds that much, to be honest. But what I'm getting here is that there could be things coming up for both parties, whether the masculine even sees what's going on or not, that are about breaking ancestral patterns here, okay? So let's get 3 overall tarot messages here. We're going to do the mental, emotional, and physical space of the masculine, and then the mental, emotional, and physical space of the feminine. These cards always fall from here. Okay, mental, emotional, and physical space of the feminine. Okay, so where's the masculine at mentally here? Page of Cups, okay? He's feeling, I'm getting the word remorseful. He's feeling apologetic. He's feeling like he wants to maybe message the feminine. He wants to offer his heart in like a very subtle way, not like overboard, not overkill, but also he could be feeling like sorry for something that happened between them, okay? This is also a Pisces energy, but he could be sort of like flip-flopping too. He could be going back and forth with that fish jumping out of the water. Fish out of water also reminds me of longing for home. So it's like he can't really figure out his place. Nothing seems to feel right to him, okay? Let's see where mentally the feminine's at. Page of Wands, okay? So he's holding actually the emotion for the connection. She's holding the passion here. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. She's wanting to communicate as well. She has a lot of passions that she wants to share with him. But if, you know, if anyone, Page of Cups or Page of Wands, I would say Page of Wands would be more likely to take action. So she's in a little bit more of a masculine energy, and he's in a little bit more of a feminine energy. But I don't know if I feel, let's see what else is going on. I feel like they should kind of switch roles here. Emotionally, we have the Hermit for him. So he's very closed off. He's very in his own emotions, trying to figure this out. So he hasn't shared what's going on with other people. And he's also very in his head, even though he's emotional, okay? So we have Virgo energy here. He's trying to figure out the answers. He's trying to do some soul seeking. He's trying to figure out what course is right. So he is sort of using his logic as well, even if he is in this Page of Cups energy. If he's holding back, it's because logically he doesn't necessarily feel like the time is right. And she's holding back too, or the feminine, Four of Swords. So she's in this contemplative space as well. Hers is more of like a meditative space where she's trying to clear her mind, and his is more of like an overthinking kind of space. So hers, I feel, is a little more spiritual, and his is a little more logical. Interesting. And then we have Six of Pentacles for his physical space. So he's just trying to find balance. So that's what I feel with this Page of Cups, is like that flip-flopping energy. He's just trying to feel like balanced in whatever he does, and he doesn't want to knock things off balance too much. And he doesn't want to be in a situation where anyone's giving more than they're receiving, and that includes even receiving from the feminine more than he can give. And then we've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but I see this as Virgo energy again here with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like the feminine is being very methodical about how she's moving forward with this. She's also thinking things through, and she's whatever she's putting her energy towards, it's in a very slow, methodical way. So I feel like they're kind of both in this space of just trying to be balanced. There's nothing too extreme going on here. There's no major arcanas. They're both trying to find clarity here, okay? So let's get some more messages on what's going on with them here. All right, I'm going to pull from All Things Intuitive. I'm going to pull, okay, 3 cards here for the masculine. Where else is he at? And 3 cards from the feminine. Then I'm going to pull a shadow side. Shadow from him and from her. I'm saying him and her, but if that doesn't resonate, it doesn't have to. It's just easier to say it like that. What he would want to say, what she would want to say, and then shades of light and dark here. Okay. So what else is going on with these two? Okay, so where else is this masculine at, and where's his shadow? His shadow is dependent. He's codependent, he's dependent. That means he hasn't really kind of gotten the confidence yet to be who he wants to be without the approval of others. But he is awakening out of that. We have both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. So I feel this is what he's going through a transformation about. He's releasing chains of codependency here. Okay, this is what he's awakening from. This is what he's at least starting to realize about himself. You know, there could be, your masculine could be in a relationship, but there could also be other people in his life that he's very codependent with, okay? And so this could be a theme, and usually if that's going on with him, that might be something that you're working on too. And you've got lust and vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. There's a lot of things I get from this. I feel like the feminine struggles with like really sexually desiring this masculine, but also feeling like sexually he was the only, or whatever, she was the only one that they felt like they could really be themselves with intimately. And so that's something that they may be grieving, that's something they may be desiring, that's something they may feel conflicted about, because if it was just lust, why was I so comfortable with this person? Because a lot of people on your journey might tell you, oh, it was just sex and blah, blah, blah. But you know from the sex what kind of emotional connection you have. And the feminine knows she truly felt vulnerable with this masculine. So it wasn't just the sex, okay? What does he want to say to her? I still remember the look in your eyes when I last saw you, and it breaks my heart. Well, that's what I feel that Page of Cups energy is about, is that he wants to apologize because he feels like, you know, he broke the feminine's heart. And then he has denial, detached with love to clearly see the truth. So what I feel is that he denied her love. He denied his feelings. He denied the connection. Now he's awakening to it, and he feels horrible about it. He knows the pain it was in the feminine's eyes and heart to hear that this isn't a connection when it is. So that denial was so hurtful for her, and he recognizes that, at least, okay? And what does she want to say? Abundance, and I beat myself up for how I treated you. Okay, so both of them feel like they didn't put their best foot forward. They weren't as compassionate and loving as, you know, they really feel in their hearts. And she wants to focus more on positive things, and maybe in the past she was very coming out of fear, coming out of lack, and that made her act in ways that weren't the best. And so now she's like wanting to focus on these positive things, but she remembers how, you know, there were some negative things between them here. Okay. All right, let's get what else. Wisdom, inner knowing, support, lean on your inner circle during this time. It's very interesting though, because like I said, we have dependence. So I feel like the masculine's trying, this is the masculine side, trying to find a gentle balance. We had that Six of Pentacles between leaning on support, but also on his inner knowing and not being too dependent, because obviously it's healthy to have people in your life that you can lean on, but he also has to cultivate his own inner knowing. And that's where I feel like he's trying to balance out, okay? And then with the feminine, we have friendship and sparks ignites passion. So this is interesting because I feel like this could either be a new blossoming dynamic in the feminine's life where she's starting to like realize she could feel passion for other people. Maybe it's a friend that she thought there was nothing there and now there's something there that wasn't there before. Okay. But this could also be how she views the masculine as like a friendship lit on fire. There's a quote like love is friendship on fire. So she felt like there was everything there: friendship, love, and this spark that she can't seem to find with anyone else. Okay. Let's get some messages on how the feminine feels in her own energy and how the masculine views her from this Alqui Oracle. Okay, this is how the masculine views her, and this is how she views herself. So the masculine views the feminine: she who becomes metamorphosis transcend journey. So you might not feel like the masculine has acknowledged your transformation, but he has. He sees you transforming. He sees you changing. He knows you're not the person who said those things when you guys were fighting, or who you were a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever. He sees your transformation. That's beautiful. And how you feel: she who stands resolute, implacable, determined. So you feel like you feel strong enough. Now I'm stronger than yesterday. You know that you could handle everything here in this connection, okay? Let's get some mutual energies going on here. Regret, you guys, this is what I'm saying. And we have Pillow Princess. There's something about the sexual stuff, and I feel like the masculine regrets making the feminine feel like she was just sex, you know, that it was just lust, because there was a vulnerability there, and she's intuitively knows that, and he's like regretting just making her feel like she was just a pillow princess that was there to have sex with, okay? And, you know, we have polar opposites. So you might be really polar opposites with your masculine, or, you know, you guys are just on opposite side, like different pages right now. You guys just aren't ready for union. I also feel like the masculine views, you know, what happened with you as his dirty laundry. That sounds awful, but like, it was like the worst part of him. It's almost like you have these secrets on him because you saw a certain side of him that he's never shown anyone else. And so he also regrets that, is that you remember him in such a negative light. Okay. Let's get some final messages from the masculine here. What does the masculine want to say to the feminine? I've been here before with others. Yes, it is too late. I lied to you. It's too late to turn back now. I believe I'm falling in love. The masculine has so much regret, but he doesn't feel like there's a way to make it right, because he feels like maybe in the past he's tried to fix something that's broken when he lied, and he feels like you'll never believe him again. So I feel this is up to the feminine to really show the masculine, like, no, it's not too late. This is a different connection. You have it. Not like by pushing him or anything, but just by showing him through energy that you are different, okay? It's not too late. This is a different connection, because I feel like the masculine's almost kind of convinced himself that you're like other people and that this isn't going to work out, that it's already too damaged, okay? Let's get some twin flame angel numbers here. What are some angel numbers you might be seeing on your journey? 1818, focus on what you want rather than what you fear. A balanced mind is required at this time. We already had balance and we already had abundance. And that's what I feel like this is saying, because this is his fears. Don't let your fears be guided by his fears. You raise the vibration of this connection. Focus on what you want to manifest. That's why the 2 8s are here. That's why it's talking about that. And focus on what you want rather than what you fear within this connection, okay? Look, we got another 8-1, 188, 188. What kind of energy are you holding on to? Your twin absorbs what you feel. Raise your vibration today. That's what I just said, okay? So it's all what you feel like is what you're going to transmute to your masculine here, okay? All right, let's get some last couple future energies for the connection coming up here in the next couple weeks. What are some future energies of the connection? I feel the masculine's going to continue to be in his head about this. So the feminine's going to really have to focus on raising her vibration. Yeah, he's conflicted. And yeah, he is so in his head. But he still has that romantic wanting to... He's still emotionally connected to this connection. He still wants to give to the feminine. He still has romantic feelings. But we have 3 cards about being up in his head. 4 of Cups reversed, 5 of Wands, and 8 of Swords. So he's very, very conflicted. And I feel like his confusion is rubbing off on the feminine. So it's really important for her to stay in her own energy and to try not to absorb his energy, because he is very conflicted. It's important for her to remember the good things that they shared, the romantic connection that they had. Let's get one more card. And to be in a happy, upbeat vibration. That's going to really draw this connection into a more positive direction, okay? So celebrate, listen to music, enjoy, be with your friends, do things that raise your vibration continuously, because that will raise your masculine's vibration and potentially the vibration of this connection. All right, guys, that is your reading. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.